Hello and welcome back to Lately Fashionable. I have just finished month 9 of my year of dressing vintage, and here are last month's rankings. As you know, they are about to go away so that we can see this month's rankings. And here's month 9. Now, if we're going by just raw numbers, the plaid princess coat is by far my most popular garment, but that is because I wear a coat almost every single day. The days when I didn't wear a coat are probably days when I just did not go outside. But as far as actual outfit components, the plaid circle skirt is my favorite garment of the month, followed very closely by the blue button-down skirt, the red asymmetrical dress, and the plaid vest, which I am wearing today. Also, the bishop sleeve blouse, which I am also wearing today, is the front runner in blouses overall. Of course, I only wore 2 blouses this month, and I only wore pants once. I'm really not a pants wearer anymore. I like skirts and dresses much better, and I have the data to back it up. Now, unfortunately, I am not going to get out the rolling garment rack today because I have 0 new garments to show you. With Thanksgiving and also my parents visiting for 2 weeks after Thanksgiving and just all of the last minute Christmas stuff, I have had very little time to actually sew. I did work on a new garment that will be added to my dressing vintage wardrobe, but it's not finished yet, so I can't hang it on the hanger and show you. I'm sure it will be finished next month, and you can hold me to that. But in the last 30 days, I did wear 10 dresses, 2 blouses, 6 skirts, 1 pair of trousers, 1 vest, and 2 coats. And that gave me a total of 28 unique ensembles, and in total 27 unworn garments. Now let's look at my spreadsheet. You can very clearly see the coats column is dominated by the princess coat. No surprises there. And my skirts column is largely blue. Almost every skirt I wore this month was a blue skirt. If I wore a dress, it was either red or purple, a couple black, 1 green, a couple blue. I've never really looked at it just in colors before, so that's kind of an interesting visual. Now, as I said, I only wore 2 blouses over the course of the month, but that is only counting the blouses that I have made because those are the only ones that count for the board. In the spreadsheet, I do keep track of the thrifted blouses. And again, the lone pair of trousers. No jackets. The jacket column counts suit jackets and also my 1 summer jacket. And I've only actually finished 1 of the 3 suit jackets that I have cut out. And in my spreadsheet, as you can see, I separate out vests and cardigans and sweaters in general, but I haven't made any of those sweaters, so the vest is the only one that counts for the board once again. Okay, let's look at the charts. My favorite dress was clearly the red wool asymmetrical dress. I wore it 4 times. And I got 2 unique ensembles from it because one time I wore it as a blouse with my navy applique skirt over it. I really like that outfit. I think I'm going to wear it some more. But mostly I did wear it as a dress. Next we have my black floral dress with 3 wears. Interestingly, I only wore that dress as a blouse 3 different times this month. And 2 of those were with the same skirt, but I added a cardigan the second time, so it's technically a different ensemble. And the third time was with my jumper dress. That dress just isn't quite warm enough to wear by itself in the winter. Although I do wear a flannel petticoat every single day under every dress and skirt that I wear, but still, it's cold. I have 4 dresses tied for 4th place with 2 wears each. My pink house coat. That's only one ensemble because it's just a house coat. Although technically I suppose I wore different pajamas under it each time. Pajamas don't count as an outfit, but a house coat does. The purple floral dress I wore twice, once with a cardigan and once with the same cardigan but as a skirt this time. My red daisies rayon dress I wore twice, once was as a skirt, so that's 2 ensembles. And my blue wool jumper dress, which I had wrong initially, got 2 wears and 2 ensembles. And then tied for 4th place we have the black cotton wrap dress, the purple cotton gathered dress, the blue and red shirt dress, and the green contrast dress. Okay, moving on to blouses. Like I said, I wore the bishop sleeve 3 times, including today, 3 different ensembles, and the gray scoop neck blouse twice, 2 different ensembles. Those are 2 different cardigans. I know they look the same. Moving on to skirts. The plaid circle skirt, by far my favorite, 6 wears, and I believe 6 different ensembles. Thanks in large part to thrifted blouses. Then my blue button-down skirt I wore 4 times, 4 different ensembles. My navy applique skirt 3 times, 3 different ensembles. The blue wool skirt twice, 2 different ensembles because I added a cardigan. The black pencil skirt once, and the brown hybrid skirt also once. We already talked about trousers. I wore the brown pair 1 time, which is the same as last month. And vests, I wore the plaid vest 4 times, 1 of which is today. And that was also 4 unique ensembles. Jackets, none. Coats, like I said, I wore the princess coat 19 times, and I wore my blue wool swing coat twice. Alright, let's look at hair. I wear my hair in curls 10 times, a Gibson tuck or roll 5 times, half pinned back 4 times, pin curls 3 times, a snood twice, and then 1 each for low twisted pigtails, braided pigtails, a low twisted bun, a low braided bun, and a hairnet. I also wore a total of 12 pairs of shoes, 13 hats, 5 brooches, and 7 cardigans. I really need to start wearing my brooches more. So that concludes month 9. Once again, I have nothing new to show you this month, but I have new things planned for next month, and I also want to finish the garment that I got halfway done. And that will be a surprise. I'm not going to spoil it. But looking at my charts, I am realizing I really do need to make some of those jackets and vests that I've been planning for like 2 years. I think at this point I have plenty of dresses. I still have dresses I want to make, but those are not a priority at the moment. I do need more jackets and vests. And blouses, quite honestly. A lot of these blouses are very summery, not very warm. Anyway, that's all for today. If you enjoyed, feel free to give me a like, and if you want to see more, definitely subscribe, and I will see you in the new year. Bye! The plaid princess coat. This is magnetic. Are you done? I have to check something. Go ahead, make noise.